time for another round of game deals. For this PSN sale, we've got the Days of Play sale, with some recent releases and even a few demos and trials. And of course, my usual list of 10 additional honorable mentions. All these games are good until June 12th, so you got less than a week to snag some deals. Let's go. Up first at number 10, we have a newer title, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for $52.49. This is part 2 and the immediate continuation of the story from the first remake, with the same great storytelling, but with improved gameplay and even a larger world this time. But I would highly recommend playing the first one before this. And lucky for you, if you have PS Extra, that one's included. And if you don't, it's also on sale for $14.99 right now. Next up at number 9, we have Monster Hunter Rise for $9.99, or you can snag the deluxe version for $6 more. If you haven't played any Monster Hunter titles before, it's exactly what it sounds like. Hunt giant monsters in epic battles, but with strategy and tactics, learning weaknesses, using traps and other gadgets to make the most out of your hunts. Then you can take the monster materials to create cool, unique weapons and armor. At number 8, we have Hell Let Loose for $32.49. This one's an interesting one. While it may just look like your regular old FPS in a World War II setting, it's not like the fast-paced multiplayer deathmatch vibe like COD or Battlefield. With a much more realistic, immersive approach, you may find yourself just struggling to make it to the next objective alive. With 50 vs 50 player matches, cooperation is key. Not an easy game to pick up, but definitely rewarding for being committed. At number 7, we have The Quarry for $17.49, plus a free trial to give before you buy. A solid decision-based horror game, playing as a group of camp counselors with one last party send-off before the summer comes to an end, things starting to take a turn for the deadly, and you must make tense decisions quickly and watch the story unfold. Every choice you make affects the storyline in this fun, interactive survival horror game. At number 6, we have Rise of the Ronin for $49.69. It's only been out a few months now, and it's already getting knocked down from 70. So not a bad snag here, especially if you've been wanting to give this one a try. Brought to us by Team Ninja, you'll find a lot of similar elements to Nioh and Wo Long, but with its own expected challenging combat style and large open world to play through. A tough one to build your skills, but rewarding when you find your groove. Next up at number 5, we have Ghostwire Tokyo for $14.99. This one is wild and laced with supernatural Japanese folklore. Playing as Akito, who is given a second chance at life, but not willingly, as a spirit is bound to him and struggles to take control, all while trying to fight off and dispel the mysterious fog and the creatures that are wreaking havoc on the city. With some pretty awesome abilities, visuals, and enemies to take on, makes this one a really unique title. At number 4, we have Stellaris Deluxe Edition for $17.99, or if you have PS Extra, you can get the base edition included. What started as a PC game made its way to console a few years later. This is a grand exploration strategy game, with a ton of detail, and great for those looking for a game that allows a lot of control and thought-out tactics. Conquer galaxies and build your empire however you like. At number 3, we have Final Fantasy XIV Complete Edition for $23.99. And normally I wouldn't put an MMO with a subscription on this list, but with the new expansion Dawn Trail coming out next month, I figured somebody might be interested in getting into it. It's a fantastic MMO, and with this version you get all caught up with every expansion included, and the first 30 days of playtime for free. After that, it's $15 a month. Or you can play the free trial up to level 70 and experience the first 2 expansions. Next up at number 2 is Darkest Dungeon for $4.99. This is a really great turn-based game that has plenty of randomized moments that keeps gameplay fresh and unexpected. With a cool art direction and a ton of detail to gameplay, sometimes planning out your party to take on specific dungeons and enemies can really consume you, but that's all part of the fun. And finally, at number 1, we have Dying Light Definitive Edition for $9.99. This includes the base game and every piece of additional content that's been released, which is a massive amount of content. 4 additional expansions / game modes, and a bunch of cosmetic goodies. This is a wild first-person zombie game. Mix in survival tactics, crafting, and free running, and you have one hell of a game. Plus, this version is optimized for PS5, so you can play at 60 frames per second, which is always nice. And as a bonus, this PSN sale deal is actually good till the 20th. Alright, now it's time for those 10 honorable mentions.
3, 2, 1.
Starting us off, we have Like a Dragon Hero Edition for $13.99, Hitman HD Enhanced Collection for $11.99, all 3 Crysis games at $10.49 apiece, Dead Island 2 for $34.99, Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition for $39.59, Remnant 2 for $29.99, Hi-Fi Rush for $17.99, Red Dead Redemption 2 for $19.79 or included with extra, Hogwarts Legacy for $34.99, and Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-Year Celebration Edition for $5.99 or included with extra, and a free demo. Well, that's a wrap, my dudes. Let me know which games you guys picked up during this PSN sale. And as always, happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.